Oh, right on cue. Right on cue. How about that?
What's up?
Oh, look at that. Right on cue. We are live, and I guess it's time to push the button.
Ooh, I think so.
Yes.
Oh, baby. Football
yeah.
freaks, gridiron geeks have no fear because Horsemen are here in the flesh, baby.
Yes.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday to you out there. I, of course, am A. Pizzle, Alex, fan of the Aqua and Orange, the Miami Dolphins. Joining me, as always, is Mr. Tiny Tim, representing America's team.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Your boy Tiny Tim, representing America's team 24/7, 365. Good to see everybody again.
What is up?
And, of course, LC Muscles 28.
What's going
representing
on?
the Stars.
The Stellars. Stellars got a Super Bowl.
Not Super Bowl. Okay, so I was on Fantasy Football Fever this past Monday.
You were?
I was a part of Tim's program where they went over the entire NFL schedule, and I figured we would do the same here, but we're going to have a little twist. All right. It's going to be horsemanized, if you will.
I'm intrigued.
So we're going to go through every single week, and we're going to pick out, I want you guys to write down the top 5 games you're most looking forward to this season. Okay?
All right, so I have to write
We're going to break
down.
it down.
Interesting.
We're going to break it down. But first, I saw this in the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, you should be a part of it. The link is in the description box down below. But Johnster, let me see if I can share my screen here. Put up this. Oh, wait, hold on. Pause. Where is it? Bam.
Yep.
Every NFL team's last 4,000-yard passer. As you can see, the Bears don't have any.
Yep.
Bears don't have anybody. But look at this list. You got Carson Palmer for the Cardinals, Matt Ryan for the Falcons, Joe Flacco for the Ravens, Josh Allen for the Bills, Cam Newton for the Panthers. Chicago doesn't have anybody. Joe Burrow for the Bengals, Brian Sipe for the Browns back in 1980.
Oh,
that's
my
actually
gosh.
surprising.
You got the man, of course, Dak Prescott right here, representing America's team back in 2021. The Sheriff, Peyton Manning in 2014. Jared Goff last year. That bad man a couple years ago, Mr. Aaron Rodgers, now Mark Green. That bad man, yes, sir. Deshaun Watson for the Texans. Phillip Rivers for the Colts. Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. Derek Carr for the Raiders. Justin Herbert for the Los Angeles Chargers, even though they should still be in San Diego. Damn it, I don't care what anybody says. Matthew Stafford for the Rams. Ryan Tannehill back in 2015 for the Miami Dolphins. Kirk Cousins this past year in 2022. Tom Brady back in 2019 for the Patriots. Drew Brees in 2017 for the Saints. Eli Manning in 2018. Smoking Joe Namath for the Jets back in
Broadway
1967.
Wow.
Broadway Joe. You got Carson Wentz for the Eagles in 2019. Big Ben for the Steelers.
Big Ben, baby.
LC back in 2018. Jeff Garcia for the 49ers back in 2000. Geno Smith this past year for the Seahawks. Tom Brady this past year for the Bucks. So he's on this list twice. Warren Moon for the Houston Oilers, but they should still be the Houston Oilers, but that's a part of the Tennessee Titans. And then Kirk Cousins back in 2017.
That's right.
I just thought this was a very interesting post. I figured
You know
out
what's
Very
crazy to
nice.
think about?
Very nice.
You could have two quarterbacks add to the list with Tom Brady. You could have Deshaun Watson if he throws for 4,000 yards, and you can have Aaron Rodgers if he throws.
You could. Very good.
Right.
And hopefully two of this year, upcoming year. So we shall see about all that. But let's get down to brass tacks. It's time to talk about this 2023 NFL schedule. Starting week 1. Let's see if I can zoom in here real quick. Bang, bang. Oh, bang. There we go. Starting out week 1, we got the Lions and the Chiefs. That should be a very interesting matchup.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably the ones where I'm like, that's probably one of the ones I'll add to my list.
What matchups in week 1 are you guys looking forward to? I know, obviously, you got the Dolphins and the Chargers, a rematch of last year. But this time, it's week 1. Can't wait to see that. Obviously, you got Green Bay and Chicago. San Francisco and Pittsburgh.
That's going to be mine, actually.
LC, talk about that, because you're actually thinking about going there, right?
Yeah, I'm actually probably going to go to this game more than likely. Everything goes well job-wise in the next few weeks, then yes, I am going this game.
Woo-hoo.
I'm going this game. Abe, get to meet A-Bomb. This is like the pilgrimage. I have not been to Pittsburgh since 2012, and I need to take a trip, and this would be my one where I'm going to. Week 1 in Pittsburgh. Tickets are pretty good. I'll be able to get a decent
tickets
seat.
are as low as $158.
Hey, that's pretty good. I will take that.
That's still pretty good.
That's pretty good. I will take that, and I am 100% more than likely going to go if everything works well job-wise.
And the cheapest tickets for week number 1 are the Titans in New Orleans.
Yeah, that makes
What
sense.
else do we have here? Obviously, Cincinnati and Cleveland. I know Dash is going to be looking forward to that one. Bills and the Jets prime time.
Yep, Bills and Jets Monday Night Football.
I think that's my game of the week right there.
Yeah, that's one of mine. The other Steelers and Niners, my game of the week. That'd probably be my second one. And then probably the only other one I'd probably say would be 5. I don't know if I could pick 5, but I could pick 4. I think 4 is a good number.
Okay.
Round out every week.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, Tim, obviously, you got the Cowboys and the Giants week 1.
Yeah, it used to be
Because
Giants and Cowboys
tradition.
in week 1. Yeah, we haven't played the Giants in week 1 in about a couple of years, so I guess it was about time. This time, we are at MetLife Stadium to open the season, so that will be very, very interesting right there.
Yes. Let's see. What else? What other matchups stand now? That's actually not too bad for a week 1, if you ask me.
Not too bad for week 1.
Not really.
All right, now week number 2. If I
Wait,
can
Carolina
push the
Panthers
button.
is $53. Wow, that's crazy for.
Yeah, $53 to go to the Panthers game. All right, week number 2. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Got Minnesota, Philly. The first game on Amazon Prime.
My question is, why is it the same thing again?
And
Because it
then
was
the
Monday Night
Sunday
Football
game.
last year. It was Monday Night Football last year in the same area, Philly and Minnesota, the exact same week, and it was just on a Monday. Now, why make it Thursday? That's my one question.
I have no idea. I
No,
have
I guess
no
it was
It's
unearthly
not.
actually
idea.
not one of my anticipated games. But let's see what other games they have. Ooh, Buffalo's actually going
Let's
to be
see. We got
online.
Green Bay and Atlanta. We got Las Vegas and Buffalo.
That'll be one of
Should be
mine.
an interesting one. Cincinnati
That's a
and
good
Baltimore.
one.
Every time those two teams play, it's always a slobber knocker, as JR would say. You got, let's see, Kansas City and Jacksonville. That one actually looks pretty interesting.
Yeah.
How about the bad man coming to Dallas?
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah, and Aaron Rodgers has had a lot of success in Big D.
My most anticipated is actually going to be Chiefs and Jaguars for that
Chiefs and
week.
Jaguars.
For that week, it is going to be.
Now,
It's
Sunday
going to be
night
Chiefs or
game.
Jaguars.
Sunday night game. You actually have the Dolphins going to the Patriots, and this is, I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but this is Tom Brady's homecoming officially to New
I
England
thought it
now
was
that he's
the-
officially
against the Eagles.
retired. No, it's
I
this
thought it
one.
was the Eagles.
No, it's this one because it's Sunday night. It's prime time. All the cameras want to be there. Everyone wants to see Tom Brady against the Dolphins. So, yeah. Placing the Dolphins. And then Patriots, Dolphins, Sunday night. And then Monday, you got the Browns and the Steelers. That should be interesting, LC.
Browns and Steelers. Yeah, that'll be a good game. I'm glad that we have. I'm glad that we have the Browns and Steelers. Even though I wish that we have a different Monday night game, but still, I don't mind it early on. Got a rivalry. It's on ABC exclusive, which is nice, which means I don't have to worry about watching it. And then should be a good game overall. I think the Browns should be a little bit better than they were last year, but still, let's be honest. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win. Not 52-9, Romy, but we're going to win by at least 10. I think we'll win by at least 10 points because the Browns have not beaten the Steelers after this year. It'll be over 20 years. So we got to make it 20 years. 20 years. We right now are at 19 years. They have not beaten us in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So what do you think about this two games on Monday night?
I don't mind. I like the two games Monday night personally. Even though I wish it was a 7 and a 10. That's what I would prefer. A 7 o'clock and a 10 o'clock.
Yeah, one sort of not like late, but
I agree. West Coast game and an East Coast game. That's what they did a few more. Oh, I'm excited. Let's.
All right.
I know you're getting.
Actually, hold on. Let me go back to that. I pushed the wrong button. I'm sorry. Go back to week 2. Cheapest ticket. Let me just check that real quick. So I'm actually curious. The cheapest ticket, Houston and Indy, $36. And most expensive is Eagles in Minnesota, $164.
I can see that.
So yeah, just gonna go with that. All right, now we got week number 3. You got the Giants and the 49ers first.
That's right.
On
Giants
Thursday night and the Sunday games.
That'll be an interesting A-bomb versus A-bomb. We're looking forward to that. Week 3 is interesting. The Monday night game, Eagles and Bucks.
Denver and Miami.
I'm actually looking at
Pittsburgh and Vegas.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that'll be one of mine. That's actually my most anticipated is actually Steelers and Raiders. Because let's be honest,
tickets as low as $386.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going that. That's why I'm not going. Not this time. I'm not going to Vegas. I'd rather go to next week, but we'll swap out in a little bit. The other that's my most anticipated matchup. My other matchups I'm looking forward to realistically. I'm actually going to say the Chargers and Vikings. I think that low could be a low key good game. And then the other one that I think could be somewhat interesting. Call me crazy, but it's Carolina, Seattle.
Ooh.
Rematch of last year where Carolina whooped Seattle. Seattle will be a revenge game for them. I actually think that's pretty low-key a good game.
Could see
Probably
that.
my stinker.
See that.
Probably
And
my
then you got a
stinker
super
game. If I had a stinker game, it would probably be the
tank bowl.
If I had to pick a tank bowl game, realistically, Tennessee and
Yeah,
Cleveland.
we still need to get like a sound effect or something for a tank bowl.
It will. Alex will come up with something.
I'll figure something out. I got my gears turning up here. You know, I always do.
Yeah.
Slot machine, exactly. And then you got a Super Bowl rematch on Monday night. You got Los Angeles and the Rams and the Bengals of a couple years ago.
That's right. A few years ago.
So yeah, Super Bowl rematch there. That's going to be a good match. Denver and Miami. I'm probably going to be at that game, so we going to get some content out there. That's going to.
I like that. Fun. Actually, that'll be probably my fourth game that I'm most anticipated for is Denver Broncos versus Dolphins. But so yeah, Chargers, Vikings, Steelers, Raiders, and Carolina Panthers and Seahawks. That's probably my four.
Cheapest ticket is $41, and that is for the Texans and the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
That makes sense. It's the Texans.
Right.
You know, I just thought of something.
It is.
I think we already already have something that we could use for a tank bowl game. Would anybody want to watch a tank bowl game?
Yes, we do. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can use
wait. Does anybody want to really watch a tank bowl game?
No.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Listen.
Love that song.
I love that song.
Every single time.
I want to thank you for turning me on to that thing.
You're welcome. You are so welcome. Actually, shout out to Snowman because he's the one who told me about it, and then I told all y'all about it. So shout out to Snowman. Guy's an absolute legend. Snowman in the morning, weekdays, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh yeah.
Week number 4.
Yeah, the Lions and the Packers, a rematch of the last week of the season where the Lions knocked the Packers out of the playoffs.
That's
and now you got to go against
Thursday Night Football.
Aaron Rodgers' last pass as a Packer was an interception by the Detroit Lions, and now all you need is love. Now all you need is love.
Yeah. Exactly.
As the Beatles would say.
Mm-hmm. You know what's crazy, though, is we also have the first Jolly Good London game of the year.
You're going to Jolly Good London on ESPN Plus at Wembley. At the Wembley, it's the Falcons and the Jaguars. So
very
that's going to be,
to say the least. We got the
very interesting.
Probably my most anticipated, though, has to be the Chiefs and Jets.
Yes, I've got that one. I've got that one, and I've got Dolphins at Bills. That's going to be a good one.
Dolphins, Bills. I was thinking
Dolphins and Bills, which means we'll probably hear this guy.
It's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Yes, we will.
Because nobody circles the wagon.
It's a wagon.
Like the Buffalo Bills.
And are you going to be going that one, Alex?
Still up in the air.
I got
Still up in the air, but 99.99999999999.
Just got to figure out the logistics.
It's all about the logistics.
% sure I'll be there.
The other games, realistically, nothing stand out to me crazily other than Patriots, Cowboys.
Actually, there's one. Bengals and Titans, because the Bengals own the Titans.
That is true.
Pretty much.
Bengals Titans could be low-key underrated. If I had to pick another game that could be underrated a little bit, Like Steelers Texans is probably the game I'm going to go to. That's my second game I'm going to, and those tickets will be extremely cheap, $100. Hey, you can't
It
beat
says
that.
109 right here.
Other than that, I would probably say Seattle and the Giants, Seahawks and Giants.
Seahawks and Giants. That's going to be a good one.
That'll be a good one.
But we finally get to see Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers on Sunday night.
Oh, yes.
Match we should have gotten in the Super Bowl a few years ago. But this time we're finally going to get the State Farm Bowl. It's the Chiefs and the Jets.
That's right. The State Farm Bowl.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
So that's cheapest ticket is the Bucks and the Saints. Lowest
Bucks and
price
Saints
is
for
$30. And the highest is the Lions and the Packers, starting at 167.
That makes
Which
sense.
is interesting because I would have figured that the Jacksonville game or the London game would have been more expensive because it is in London and they
They use the
basically come
pound.
every year. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. All right, moving on to week number 5. Number
Week
5, if you will.
number five.
Oh, no. We got Chicago and Washington next.
Oh God, that game's gonna be that's
Washington
gonna be a
and
toilet bowl
Chicago,
game.
really?
That's a tank.
Did they
that's
not
a tank
learn?
bowl.
Did they not learn from? Did they not? That is the Tank Bowl,
Yeah.
and everyone watching that game is probably going to have this sound effect stuck in their head all throughout.
Yep, I
Yeah.
agree. Ravens.
Didn't they learn from
Steelers
last
is
year?
on
This game stuck.
to high heaven.
Right.
First week with bye weeks as well. Cleveland, Los Angeles,
Mhm.
Seattle, and Tampa Bay. Now, the Jaguars are playing in London in 2 consecutive weeks.
That's right, and that's actually my jolly good, most anticipated game of the week.
Jaguars and Bills from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Giants and Dolphins, I'm going to be at that game for sure.
Excellent.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it because that is the week of my birthday.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
Might as
Right.
well. Pizzlepalooza is coming to you near soon. Yes, sir.
Well, of course, I see 2 big matchups here. First one I see Ravens at Steelers. Every time I see
Yes.
those 2 teams play, it can get ugly in a heartbeat.
Ugly.
And speaking of ugly, the Sunday night game.
Sunday night game. Dude, that's
Revenge.
gonna be a
We
great
got to
game.
get revenge.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Cowboys and Niners in Levi Stadium.
Hopefully you get a better setter. Let me just say that. Especially if it
yes.
comes down to the final play of the game.
Oh, please. Dude, you had to remind me.
I'm sorry, but every time I think about it, it's right there.
That looked like Pop Warner League football right there. I swear it. But I'm not going to sneeze at Green Bay at Las Vegas.
Ooh,
That could be interesting.
Cheeseheads in Sin City.
Yeah.
I actually got the Jets and Broncos.
Yeah.
You don't mind
Oh
Russell
yes,
Wilson
because it
playing?
is Nathaniel Hackett's return to Denver
That's right,
after he
Nathaniel
got
Hackett.
fired. Because it was originally supposed to be Aaron Rodgers' Bronco, but that didn't work out. They're stuck with Russell Wilson. Nathaniel Hackett got fired. Now he's with the Jets. Now Aaron Rodgers is with the Jets. So this is going to be very interesting. I am in complete agreement that one is a must watch. Let's see. Okay, that actually looks like an all right week, if you ask me. Week number 5.
A decent week. Lowest is
The
probably the.
highest ticket
Oh, I'm
is
actually surprised that the
Oh,
Pack
my bad.
Washington is not.
my bad. Vegas is the highest. I believe that was at $200 or $359.
That sounds about
Yeah,
right.
$359. And the lowest is the Colts.
Which I'm
Titans
surprised
and
it's not the
Colts,
Washington
31.
Chicago game. Surprised it's not Washington versus Chicago.
It's close.
It is close.
Actually, the third lowest. Falcons and Texans after that. All right, week number 6 kicks off with Broncos and Chiefs.
Always the good
that'll
one.
be a good game.
Interesting.
And it'll actually be competitive as well. It'll be like similar to what they had a few weeks ago with Russell Wilson, and where he almost had that really good matchup for Broncos, and that's in. Oh wait, no, it's in Kansas City. Oh, okay.
It is in Kansas City at Arrowhead.
Yeah.
At Arrowhead Stadium. We got another.
They also have another
London
jolly good
game
London game.
A London game as it is the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Tottenham
in
Hotspur
London.
again.
Jolly old England.
Cheeseheads and Cincinnati. That should be a song. I agree.
Mhm.
Cowboys and Chargers will definitely be on one game. One of my
Cowboys and
anticipated games.
Chargers.
The
How
Steelers
about
unfortunately are on a bye this week, so
How about the chickens and the Jets?
Right.
the Chickens and the Jets. That's probably my most
That
anticipated.
is going to be a good one. I would love to see Jalen Hurts go against that bad man. I tell you right there.
The Philadelphia Chickens.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? Just for the hell of it, let's hear them.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Right.
Oh man, I love it. Seattle, Cincinnati. That one can be interesting.
Hey, Pizzle.
Yes, sir.
Highlight that one comment Roby made. Cheeseheads in Sin City. That should be a song.
Yeah.
That actually sounds like a name of a rock band.
Cheeseheads in
That sounds like a name of a band
Or the Sin City Cheeseheads.
or an album. Sin City Cheeseheads. There we go.
There you go.
Let's see. Oh, here's one. Colts and Jaguars.
Oh God, it's in
Colts
Jacksonville.
have never won in Jacksonville in a long time. They haven't won in Jacksonville.
They haven't
in a long
won in
time.
Jacksonville since 2014.
Since 2014. It's probably going to be AR-15 at this point.
Yeah, more than
Maybe
likely.
it's Minshew Mania. Hopefully it's Minshew Mania. Dude,
Maybe.
how hilarious would that be? How hilarious would that be if Gardner Minshew was the one to end that streak?
That
And
would
have the Colts win
Minshew-
in Jacksonville.
Minshew Mania.
It's running wild, brother. Always has been,
What's
always
that?
will be. I don't care what Luke
Hey,
Nukem
what's
says.
going on? What's going on, Johnster?
What's up, Johnster?
Actually, let's say hi to the chat real quick. What's going on,
Yeah.
Johnster? We got Peppa in the house. Hades Lord, Cyber, Godfather Dom. We meet again.
Badass.
Joshua Cook, Snowman, of course. William the Conqueror, Big Willie, if you will. And Romy. That's right. No, he spelled his
Minshew.
name wrong. Minshew. Minshew Mania, brother. It's running wild. I don't care
So,
what Luke
since
says.
my team's not playing as well, the other one I would probably say could be interesting, low key interesting. I don't know why
Damn it.
it would be really interesting, to say the least. It's a Sunday night game, Giants and Bills.
Huh.
Okay.
Battle New
Okay.
York.
Yeah.
Huh.
All New York, yeah.
Well, there's
Seahawks and
actually
Bengals probably would be
technically
on a little more.
speaking, Buffalo is the only New York team. If we're being specific,
I agree.
we're being
Right.
specific
Yeah,
because
being in
the
Jersey.
Giants and the Jets play in New Jersey,
Yes, I know.
or the hard or whatever. Forgot what it was. The outskirts of New York City, or whatever they said for WrestleMania 35 when I was there.
Oh
Yeah,
God, WrestleMania 35.
It was fun. Dallas and the Chargers, please smoke them. Please smoke the Chargers.
Oh my goodness, that would be a fun game. That would be a good Monday night game.
I want to hear. You know what? Just for the hell of it, I want to hear Jimmy.
How about them Cowboys?
I want to hear Jimmy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Always good to hear
probably gonna-
Jimmy.
Absolutely. So that's the Monday night matchup for week number 6. Let's move on to week 7. Lowest price, highest is the London game.
That makes sense.
Tampa and
London being
Detroit,
the
I think it
highest.
was.
An interesting prime time game on Thursday night. Jacksonville and New
Teams
Orleans.
on bye for Jacksonville, New Orleans from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. The teams on bye, we got Bengals, the Cowboys, the Titans, the Jets, the Panthers, and the Houston Texans. Yeah,
Miami, Philly, the Sunday
that
night
Thursday
game.
night matchup does look pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at
that Sunday night game.
Oh, yeah. Miami at Philadelphia.
I'm actually
a
not
lot
gonna
of people
say the
said
Steelers because Rams, because let's be honest, the Rams, they're definitely taking a step back this year.
That took a huge
lot of
step
people
back
said
last year.
had Tua not gotten hurt, a lot of people predicted the Dolphins and the Eagles to go to the Super Bowl. One of the teams did in the Eagles. Tua got hurt. We all know the results there. So there we go. And so this is a potential Super Bowl preview. Maybe.
Perhaps.
You got Green Bay at Denver. That looks like an interesting matchup.
That's what I was probably going to say. Because...
And then Monday, you got the 49ers and the Vikings.
Oh, speaking
That's
of
an
Broncos,
interesting matchup.
You want to know something funny for the Broncos? Speaking of Broncos, they had, how the XFL season just concluded? Ben DiNucci, though, was one of the invites to Denver Broncos training camp.
That's right.
But get this story, though. Ben DiNucci threw a pick 6 and won the practices. And Sean Payton said to Ben DiNucci, the Walmart down the street is looking for a greeter. There's jobs are still open.
Come on.
Oh, that's cold.
They just signed him. That's cold.
It is cold, but hey, it's the NFL, man. And you know what the NFL can stand for? Not for long.
Not for long.
Not for long.
It's crazy to think about. Like how the Broncos are also owned by the family that owns Walmart now.
That's right.
Both
Great value. Great value.
Or the lowest and highest.
Tampa Bay and Atlanta.
$29. Oh,
$29, and then Bills and Patriots, $192.
You know what's crazy to think about? That the Rams and the Steelers is the most anticipated because it's in Los Angeles. But also think about the Buccaneers winning the Super Bowl 2 years ago to now having tickets featured for only $29.
Well, Brady's not there anymore.
Super Bowl 55. It's crazy. I know, but still, at least have some dignity in the Buccaneers. Come on.
Yeah, but the GOAT is not there anymore.
But you still got some great players out there.
You do.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I still have Mike Evans is still kicking it. And then you got Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
What are you going to do? So that's week number 7. Week 8 kicks off with Bills and the
Buccaneers.
Bucks. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, is he there? Did he say that comment? Oh, yes, he did. Hold up a second. Pause, because I have something new. I actually made this not too long ago for Dashy. So let me pull the screen up. Let me highlight this. If I can push the button. There we go. And bam.
Ooh, banana.
It's pretty good.
There we go.
Hey.
There we go. All right. Now, we got Bills and the Bucks from Buffalo starting out Thursday night. Week number 8. And then You got the Vikings and the Packers, one of my favorite rivalries in the NFL. You got the Rams, Tim, coming to your house.
Ain't nothing.
The Steelers play the Jaguars. That'll be a good game. That'll be my most
Steelers do.
actually.
Oh, actually, you know what? This week actually has some really good matchups. You got Rams, Cowboys. You got the Vikings and the Packers. You got the Falcons and Titans. That one can be a toss-up. You got a Super Bowl rematch. You got the Saints and the Colts, right?
That is true.
Yeah. Obviously, the Patriots
Raiders
and the Dolphins.
Lions.
Raiders and Lions on Monday night. The Battle of New York. Jets and Giants.
Oh, yes. Of course.
I had predicted originally that Raiders and Lions was going to be a Monday night game. I just didn't know what week.
I see another good one here. Bengals at Niners.
Oh, that's right.
Bengals and
Bengals at Niners.
Oh,
Yeah.
I might add a
that's a Super Bowl rematch.
There you go.
They played in the 80s.
That's right, they did.
And then the Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions on Monday night.
That'll be a good one.
That's going to be huge. That's going to be huge. Cheapest ticket this week is the Panthers and the Texans, which is interesting because this is the battle between the number 1 overall pick in Bryce Young and the number 2 overall pick in C.J. Stroud.
That is crazy to think about.
And I always look forward to those matchups when it's battle of number 1 versus number 2.
Right.
You can't beat
So I'm
those.
probably looking forward to that matchup a little more than you guys, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that's week number 8. Number 9.
So that's been the only week so far with
You
5 is week 8.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, dude.
And then I got my matchup, an old AFC North, AFC Central matchup.
Oh. Central.
AFC Central. They used
and
to
the
be
Titans
AFC
from
Central.
Heinz Field. It's still Heinz Field to me, damn it.
Yeah, I know.
It is.
Only tickets are low as $66.
Then you got-
I'm actually surprised.
Holy shit. Look at this one.
Which one?
Dolphins and the Chiefs from Frankfurt, Germany.
That's right, Germany.
Instead of at Arrowhead, which is what everybody anticipated, we're going to Germany. First time
Germany.
ever in this country of Germany. Tickets as low as $722.
That's ridiculous.
Good God Almighty!
I think we have the biggest discrepancy in ticket price this whole week because the lowest is Arizona and Cleveland at 35 versus 722. That's an average
actually,
difference
the,
of
The
690.
Bucks and the Texans are 35 as well.
That is true. Oh yeah, that's right. Bucks and Texans. Oh god.
Now,
Bills and
jumping out,
Bengals though.
jumping out, Bills,
Cowboys.
Bengals.
The game
Cowboys have to go to
that
filthy
Hamlin
Dilthy.
return.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Chickens.
And then Chargers Jets on Monday night. Hey, you can't beat that.
Tyreek Hill
Bills-
playing the
Bills-
Chiefs again. That's going to be good.
Bills Bengals Sunday night game. That looks tasty.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be the DeMar Hamlin game. They're gonna have. It's gonna be a big thing with DeMar Hamlin
Yeah.
coming back, man.
That rightfully deserves to be a primetime game, if you ask me.
Oh,
I agree.
yeah.
Especially what happened last year.
Exactly.
All right. Week number 10.
10.
Number 10 starts out with Carolina. That's right. Perfect 10, baby, if you will. We got the Panthers and the Bears.
Bears.
Starting that out.
Yep, there's
And then the Sunday slate. Let's see. Green Bay, Pittsburgh. Ooh.
Ooh, Green Bay
Ooh,
Packers.
think about that.
tasty.
Hey, Romy.
Hmm?
That's my match. That's our
What?
matchup. That's our matchup,
Oh, that's
Romy.
right.
Packers and Steelers. Then what other games are there? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh yeah, in Germany, there's also another matchup: Colts and Patriots. In
Colts and
Germany.
Patriots, not as expensive though.
Not as
$599, but
much.
still up there.
It's still one of the highest. So we've seen so far. Any other match? Detroit and Chargers. Lions and Chargers would be pretty good.
49ers at Jaguars.
Yes.
Yes. That matchup.
My question is, why wasn't that a primetime game? Why is that only a 1 o'clock game?
You can always flex it.
You can, but then
Yeah.
Broncos and Bills on Monday night.
Broncos and Bills Monday night. That one's
Sunday night.
that's gonna be fun.
Sunday night looks too good. Jets Raiders Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Jets and Raiders should be interesting.
Teams on.
Thank you,
this week.
John.
Yep.
Sir. Thank you. We're on the
Chiefs,
same boat. We're on the same boat.
Rams, the Dolphins, and the Eagles. Let me say this. What does it say? Oh.
We're on the same boat.
Oh.
It's only a 3-point spread. That's my upset pick of the week. I'm already calling right now. A-Bomb, don't worry.
I'm not sounding
I'll talk more
evil,
about
just
it when we get it.
No.
Making moves, baby.
99 is the highest, and then 25. I think that was the Bucks again. We just double check to make sure. So I'm pretty sure it was the Bucks again. Cheap ticket. Yeah. Yep. No, the Cardinals. Excuse me. The Falcons and Cardinals. Cheapest ticket, $25.
Wow, $25 in Arizona.
Second lowest is the Bucks and the Titans at 28. So that's
both of those. Yeah, that's
cool.
All right, then we got
All right, week number 11.
11. Bengals
We
at
got the
Baltimore
Bengals
Ravens.
and the Ravens.
Ooh.
That should be a good game.
Yeah.
You got the Clowns.
The Clowns, yeah, the Steelers and the Clowns, yeah, that should be pretty obvious. Raiders and Dolphins.
Yes.
An
We
interesting
got
Sunday night game.
the-
Vikings and Broncos for a Sunday night game. I actually do like that.
Vikings and Broncos, yes. Cowboys and Cardinals. You get
Jets.
to face Bryce Young.
That's right.
I'm looking at Jets versus Bills.
Jets versus Bills, the rematch of Week 1.
Yeah.
No.
And then,
What about
and then
this?
the Monday night game. I think the most anticipated for the Monday night game. Most anticipated.
Super Bowl rematch.
Eagles Super Bowl
Yep.
rematch.
There you go. Added the 2 stars on that one.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Interesting.
And that obviously is the most expensive ticket at $221.
That I
And the
100%
cheapest is the Rams and the Seahawks. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I'm sorry. Cardinals and Texans. It's 34. 34. Falcons, Colts, Eagles, and the Saints. Or not Eagles, but the Patriots and the Jets. Damn, I'm all over the place there. Falcons,
Based
Colts,
on
Patriots,
2023
Saints.
and Russell Wilson just still not know how to cook.
It's true.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick. Guardians lose again.
Thank you, Stretch Star, for that. Week number 12.
Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
Favorite
baby.
holiday. We got, I like this. Green Bay at Detroit. We got the Commanders at the Cowboys and the 49ers and the Seahawks.
All divisional
3
matchups.
really
Like that.
solid. 3 really solid matchups for Thanksgiving. So what do you think about facing the Commanders on Thanksgiving, Tim?
Hopefully it will not
That's a
be
tradition.
like it was about. Hopefully it will not be like it was a few years ago when the Cowboys pretty much controlled the game until about the final 5 minutes of the game where they just let it all go. Yeah.
Then we got Steelers
And then
and
Black
Bengals.
Friday, the first ever. Hold up, before you wait to that. first ever Black Friday matchup when it's the Dolphins and the Jets from MetLife Stadium.
Yes.
First time we're facing that bad man, Aaron Rodgers.
That will be a good one.
Then we have the
Yeah, that's
Steelers
a
and
name.
Bengals. We have the Ravens and Chargers. Actually, will be really good. But probably my most anticipated probably is going to be 49ers Seahawks.
Okay.
Dude,
This
I
one-
actually
this
think,
week-
Green Bay at Detroit will probably be pretty good because I pretty much think that for the first time, and I don't know how long, the Lions will win on Thanksgiving.
that's right. First time in how many years?
I
Quite a while.
can't think that far.
Now, this matchup I'm looking forward to. You got the Patriots and the Giants, because that is a Super Bowl rematch. Two-time
Right.
Super Bowl rematch. Tom Brady would have 9 rings now, but if it wasn't for Eli Manning, 9 rings if it wasn't for Eli Manning.
That's right.
Let's see what else we have here. Chiefs and
at
Raiders.
Yep. Bills at Eagles.
Ravens
Bills
and
and
Chargers.
Yeah.
Oh, Bills and Eagles. That's oh my god, I forgot to put that. As
Yeah.
actually, instead, I'm gonna take out which game? I'm gonna take out Steelers, Bengals. I'm gonna put Eagles versus Bills. That's the most anticipated.
Let me write that one down too.
That's my most anticipated. I'm taking away 49ers Seahawks and make it Eagles Bills.
So there we go. Most expensive, obviously, is the Raiders and the Chiefs, $232. And the cheapest is the Texans and the Jaguars at $27. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Wow.
The Rams and the Cardinals at $21. $21.
That's actually good.
So there we go with that. All right. Week 13 starts with the Seahawks and the Cowboys.
Seahawks and
From
Cowboys.
Dallas.
Ooh, that'll be
2 weeks in a row playing on Thursday.
I think it's happened to the Cowboys every year since they decided to do Thursday night football.
Mm-hmm.
They'd have a Thursday game the week after Thanksgiving.
I know what the biggest blowout of the week's going to be. Cardinals and Steelers. That game's going to be a blowout. If there's any chance for it to be a 52-7, it's Arizona
Explain.
Cardinals versus Steelers. The Steelers
hold
are
on.
not losing the
Biggest
Arizona
blowout.
Cardinals.
Why is that the biggest blowout?
Of this week?
Yeah.
This current week. This week 13 why is it the biggest blowout week 13?
Yeah.
Do you see how bad the Arizona Cardinals are? Do you see
Kyler
that they
Murray's
have no
back.
few-
Kyler Murray might be back, though.
No,
Kyler
he's not
Murray
coming
might
back
be
this
back.
year. I don't think he's coming back this year. I think
You
if
don't
the
think so?
Arizona Cardinals were smart, I think they would lose almost every single game this upcoming year.
And then do what?
Get Caleb
Then do
Williams
what?
number one. Get not only trade up that number 1 pick, but get Marvin Harrison Jr.
Look,
number 2 overall.
Elsie, come on. They just gave him this big ass contract. They're not just gonna throw him to the wolves like that.
They're not gonna trade away Colin, but
trade him away.
they're not gonna trade away Colin Murray, but they're gonna give him help. They're gonna try and draft offensive line or trade the number 1
You
pick,
just
get
said
more
they would
picks.
get.
Well,
You
not
just said
gonna
they would
no,
get Caleb Williams.
no. Whoever trades up for the Cardinals to get the number 1 pick is gonna get Caleb Williams. Whoever trades up to go the Cardinals to get number 1 is gonna get Caleb Williams, and then the Cardinals select Marvin Harrison Jr. That's what I'm thinking. The 49ers Eagles is definitely my most anticipated game of the week, though, for week 13.
Yeah.
49ers
Come on,
and Eagles
NFC Championship rematch
of
where
the NFC Championship.
Brock Purdy will actually be healthy. And then Bengals and Jaguars for Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
After that, Lions and Saints is actually the only one I probably have to say was a pretty low-key good
Teams
game.
on bye. Ooh. We got Bills, the Bears, the Raiders, the Vikings, the Giants, and the Ravens all on bye. Yeah.
So
So that
pretty
is
interesting
week
stuff.
number 13. That is very interesting to say the least. The most expensive ticket this week is the Packers, and the least is the Bucs again. Bucs
Yeah,
again.
that's true. Buccaneers once again,
Cardinals.
Panthers and Bucks.
Yeah.
27
Panthers
bucks.
and Bucs.
But then the Packers and the Chiefs, man, that's definitely going to be a pretty
yeah.
interesting
Yep,
game. Even though it'll be
230.
the Jordan Love era. We'll see how
All you
Jordan
need
Love
is
does
love.
against.
All you need is love,
Then another week
as the
14
Beatles
is
would
an
say.
Yeah.
Oh,
open up Patriots and Steelers on
week
Thursday
14.
night.
LC, you got the Steelers.
That's right. We're playing our
Pats.
most hated rival. This will
Please
probably be the last
destroy
time.
them. Destroy
This will be
them.
the last time you see the Belichick in this rivalry. I think Belichick, it's his last time.
Yep.
It's his last time, I think, in a New England as a New England Patriots head coach. It'll be his last time. Then
I
the
do
other
not. I do not
This
have
is-
high expectations for the Patriots this year.
Oh, trust me. My bold prediction right now: Patriots go 5-12.
I don't either.
Ouch.
5-12, and this
I
is
was thinking
Belichick's
6 and-
last year.
5 and
I was
12.
thinking 6 and 11. I was thinking 6 and 11.
I agree with you guys. Put it on the board.
Put it on the board, ladies and gentlemen.
This will be
right.
Belichick's last year. Like the only reason why he signed a 1-year extension is to see if he could come close to Don Shula's coaching record, but he's not going to.
That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. That's all he wants to do is break his record just to spite us.
Yep.
Right.
Anyways, let's see. Week number 14 matchups that stick out.
Bills at
Vikings,
Chiefs.
Raiders.
Vikings and Raiders, yes. That one could be sneaky good. That could be a sneaky good matchup, especially if it's at 4 o'clock. You got 2 more games on Monday night, both at the same time though. You got
That,
the
I don't
Titans,
see why. That's
the
completely
Dolphins,
ridiculous.
and the Packers and the Giants.
Yeah.
Dolphins and Titans and Packers and Giants.
Yes.
And then my anticipated, come on, it's the Bills and the Chiefs.
Yeah, and then the
Oh,
chickens.
yeah.
Then the chickens come to Big D on Sunday night.
That'll be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia Sharks. Oh man. Yeah, that's probably that's not. Vikings and the Raiders is the most expensive ticket, $237. And the cheapest is the Panthers and the Saints at 28. So let me write that one down on my list. Write that one down real quick. Bills versus Chiefs.
Hey, you can't go wrong with the Bills versus Chiefs.
I mean, this basically, we've seen this matchup time after time after time again, and every single time they play each other, it's an instant classic.
Absolutely is.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Hey, man.
It'll
There we
even
go.
be better.
All right. Week number 15. We got the Chargers and the Raiders to start out Thursday night. That one, these another 2 teams that match up very well against each other. Every time they play each other, it's a slobber knocker. That's right.
That is.
This is my lock of the week already. If I had to guess, the Steelers and the Colts.
Steelers, Colts. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. That's a blowout game right
That's
there.
a blowout. That's another blowout for the Steelers. I'm sorry.
Stone Cold
Chargers
Century of
and
the week.
Raiders. Wait, was it you said Chargers and Raiders, right?
Yes.
For the Thursday night game, and it was at Las Vegas.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my anticipated games as well. Probably the other ones I probably would say could be interesting. Denver, probably actually my most anticipated. Call me crazy. Broncos and Lions.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Interesting. Jets.
Of course.
Both of these could be playoff teams,
Jets.
like fighting for playoff spots. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
the
Jets and Dolphins
Yes.
looking at that one. And then probably the biggest test for the Cowboys this year. They got to go to Buffalo.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's going to be tough.
That'll be a great game, though, man. That'll be a tough game. That'll be
It's going to be a solid game.
Yeah.
Phenomenal game. One of the best games I've ever seen. Got the Ravens and the Jaguars on the Sunday night, and then Monday night you got the Chiefs and the Patriots.
Yep.
Oh yeah. All right, Vegas again. That's a ticket at $174. Cheapest being the Panthers and the Falcons at $29.
That I find interesting.
Now these games are to be determined because they could be, they could be Saturday games too.
That is true. They
Could be
could
some
be.
Saturday games as well. That's why it's to be determined, I guess. All right, week number 16. We got a couple more to go.
Christmas.
The Christmas week.
Yep.
We got the Saints and the Rams starting out Thursday night. You got the Bengals and there we go.
Yeah, we've
Bills
got
versus
Bengals.
Chargers, and then
Steelers
the
versus
Sunday
Bengals.
Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
Yep, on that Saturday.
That'll
And
be a
then
great
Sunday.
Saturday game.
That's Christmas Eve. You got the Lions and the Vikings. You got the Colts and the Falcons. That could be sneaky good.
Yeah.
You got You got the Packers and the Packers and the Panthers. That could be sneaky good as well. Jaguars and Bucks. Battle of Florida.
That's right. Battle Florida.
Then Tim.
Yeah. Yeah. My Cowboys are heading into Miami.
Yeah, could be. That's gonna be a fun one.
That'll
yeah.
be my most anticipated,
That
actually.
is going to be a fun game to see. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to come on down.
Dude, that'll be. I'm looking forward to that just between you two.
I can't wait for that week. That's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a good one. Then you got Monday.
Browns versus Texans.
Christmas Day.
Oh, Browns Texans again.
Oh, Browns.
Sean Watson.
Yeah.
Watson versus the Texans again. We saw that last year. And then
Good.
on Christmas Day, you got the Raiders and the Chiefs, the Giants and the Eagles, and the Ravens and the 49ers. Another
Ravens
Super Bowl
versus
rematch.
That's right. Another Super Bowl rematch. Ravens versus Niners. But let's be honest, at this point, Lamar's not going to be playing for the Ravens. He's going to be injured. Calling it right now.
Well, he always gets injured.
But now after signing this deal to get injured, it's going to be sweet. Because,
But they have Odell Beckham.
because the Ravens are going to overpay. Ravens 100% overpaid for Lamar Jackson.
But they have Odell Beckham now. They have OBJ.
What difference does OBJ make?
I think they
You never
overpaid
know.
Lamar Jackson just about almost as much as they overpaid Joe Flacco.
I agree.
About as
For a
much as they
1-3
overpaid.
playoff record, pay him $200 million for a 1-3 playoff record.
And
Sounds
kind of
logical
same way they overpaid Romo.
That's true. Let's see. Yep. So that's week number 16. Cheapest
Lowest
ticket is a tie.
Rams and Saints
Tie.
with 29 bucks.
Rams and Saints, and then the Jaguars and
Jaguars and
Bucks.
Most
Interesting.
expenses actually is the
And the
128. Cowboys and
most
Dolphins.
expensive. Actually, no, it's the Giants and the Eagles. It's 171.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
All right. Week 17. Couple more left. Then we'll get to our list. All right. Week 17 starts out with the Jets and the Browns. Then the Saturday game, we got the Lions and the Cowboys. Ooh. You got the Lions coming to town, Tim. What do you say about that?
Yeah, that is going to be very, very interesting because these ain't no ordinary Lions.
They are not ordinary Lions, man, and it's
Nope.
in Arlington.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Sunday matchups, you got no Monday night game this week. You got
Steelers at Chargers.
rematch of Steelers and
Seahawks.
Steelers.
Super Bowl 40. Super Bowl 40. Steelers and Seahawks.
Super Bowl 40 rematch, Steelers and Seahawks from Seattle.
That's right.
Let's see. You got a rematch of last year, week number 2. One of the greatest comebacks in the NFL history. The Dolphins came back and destroyed the Ravens.
That's right,
upset
they
them.
did.
Because we were
Big
getting our
upset.
asses kicked in the first half. Second half, we just completely flipped the script. Panthers and Jaguars could be sneaky good. Could be sneaky good because they play each other. Every time they play each other, even if it's
That is
4
right.
years in advance, they always play each other very well. And then Green Bay, Minnesota, Monday night.
Green Bay, Minnesota. Well, it's a Sunday night game. Sunday night.
That's going to be big.
That'll be a
gonna
good
big
game.
one.
In Minnesota, that could be pretty much Vikings fighting for a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Huh? Most expensive ticket this week is the Chiefs and the Bengals. Oh, rematch of not one but 2 AFC Championship games.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually, no. I thought it was Steelers and Seahawks. Seahawks is actually the most expensive. They're $190.
That's right, 190. Wow.
$190
Really?
for Steelers and Seahawks.
Yeah.
Over the Bengals and the Chiefs. That's interesting. That is surprising. And then the cheapest ticket is a tie between the Saints and the Bucks. Surprise. And surprisingly,
The Cowboys Lions.
the Lions and the Cowboys.
That I am actually surprised about.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at that as well.
And then week 18, Chaos reigns supreme.
Yes.
I am as well. That makes 3 of us. And then
Week 18.
week 18, wrap it all up. Where are the... Oh, there we go. Chaos reigns supreme, week 18. And it's all
It's
divisional
all to be
matchups from here.
decided.
Mm-hmm. This is where the going gets tough and the tough get going, if you will.
All right.
I agree. Probably the ones that probably see Jets and Patriots just to see Belichick end his career. The last game of Bill Belichick's coaching career. That's one of the reasons why I had to put it on there, as my most anticipated. So he's finally gone from the NFL for good. He's done. Finally have someone else take over. The Patriot it will officially end the Patriots dynasty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Officially.
Broncos versus Raiders. Low-key a good AFC West matchup could be for a playoff spot.
Right.
And it's crazy that the Patriots and Jets are actually the most one of the most highest ticket price games, other than the Dolphins one, and then the Eagles one. They're probably the most expensive ones. Yeah, I think they know why that is too. Steelers at Ravens.
Mm-hmm. Steelers Ravens. That's
Oh,
a Sunday night. That's probably the Sunday night matchup of the week, if you had to ask me.
Yeah, probably. That could be for the AFC North. It could be for the AFC North if the Bengals slip up. But who
Or
knows?
the Dolphins and the Bills could be the Sunday night because that could determine the East.
That could be. Chiefs and Chargers, too.
Sure, I guess.
I don't know what I can't put a most anticipated one for that because we don't know what the heck's what it's gonna be like at that time. I honestly can't tell you. I haven't even thought about my full season predictions yet. I haven't even thought of it.
Oh,
It's too early.
mm-hmm.
It's way too early.
Right.
It's way too early for that. So that's the entire schedule. Now, do you guys have a list of the games you're most looking forward to this year?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Most forward to this year. Oh boy.
Games you're most looking forward to.
I don't
Top
know about the
five,
whole
if you
year. Top 5 games of the whole entire year. If I had to go for the
Yeah.
whole year,
Wow.
I actually will go first.
Okay.
Week 1, I'm actually going to go with Steelers 49ers, my number
I'll be back
5,
in just a
because it's the home opener, first time opener 2014 against the 49ers, one of the biggest rivalry, like underrated rivalries, Steelers and Niners, is my number 5. My number 4, man, this one would be really good. It's going to be Bengals and Bills. DeMar Hamlin's return.
Oh yes.
Be number 4. Number 3,
Oh, there we go.
Bills and Chiefs.
Okay.
Bills and Chiefs. Second most, Bills and Eagles. And my number 1, Super Bowl rematch, Eagles versus Chiefs.
Yeah.
Those are my top 5.
Okay.
I don't quite have a top 5 now, but right now, if I had to make a top 5 right off of my head, I would say Bills at Jets, week
Mhm.
1.
Okay.
And then the week 4 Sunday night game between the Chiefs and the Jets.
Ooh. That's definitely my top 10.
Yes. Let's see here.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
No. I just looking over my list is like, wow.
So many
Okay.
notes. I wrote down all my games. I picked out 4 or 5 from every single week, Alex, and I wrote them down as well.
There you go. Love
Just
it.
look back on them later on at the end of the season.
Okay.
Coming up.
Okay.
Oh, one match that I totally overlooked. Where is my papers? Where is it? Oh yes, in week 15, what Chris Berman used to call the Bay of Pigs game.
Ooh. Packers and
Yeah.
Bucks.
Yep,
Just let me start
Bay
some-
of Pigs. Always interesting.
Nah,
The old
back when we were
division
Central.
the old division rivals there, going way back. But probably if I had to pick the most anticipated match, and yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be the Cowboys at the Bills.
Oh.
Super Bowl rematch.
Of
27 27-28.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay.
Can't beat that pick.
I actually have a top 10.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm willing to hear it.
No particular order,
No
but
particular order.
this is
All
just
right.
my list for my top 10. Starting off week number 8, you got the Texans versus the Panthers. Battle of number 1 overall pick in the draft versus number 2 overall pick in the
Nice,
draft.
nice.
Bryce Young and the Panthers versus CJ Stroud and the Texans. Look at the future, if you will, of the league.
Future of the league.
Yeah.
So that's one of my picks for one of the games I'm most looking forward to. Next up, Super Bowl rematch of a couple of years ago, the Rams and the Bengals. Because I personally thought that matchup was very good, and then this one coming out, I think will be just as good, if not better. If not better. Hopefully Matthew Stafford is back. Otherwise, it'll be Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett.
Yeah, him and his old ass. Bills and Chiefs, obviously. Rematch of multiple AFC playoff games. So I think that one's going to be that's going to be a good matchup for sure. Eagles and Chiefs rematch of the Super Bowl. Obviously, that's going to be on everybody's list.
Yeah.
Yes.
Week number 1, Lions versus Chiefs to start us off. I think that matchup right off the bat is going to be absolutely amazing. And it's going to kickstart the season.
Yes.
Kickstart the season. It's going to be Jared Goff versus Patrick Mahomes. And the last time they played each other was that epic Monday night game.
The greatest Monday night game in history.
Definitely of the past decade for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You got the Battle of New York in Week 8, Jets versus Giants.
Jets and Giants. Hey, you can't beat that.
Yes, sir. You got another Super Bowl rematch. You got the Steelers and the Seahawks.
Yes.
That one. Hopefully there's no ref ball in that game. Hopefully there's no ref ball in that game. You got the Bills versus the Bengals, the match that should have happened if it wasn't for the unfortunate thing with DeMar Hamlin. We finally get to see that matchup in the regular season once again.
That's right.
You got the Dolphins going to Germany.
Ooh,
First ever German game against the Kansas City Chiefs. It should have been at Arrowhead, but the NFL said, no, we got to please the German folk, so we got to play in Germany. Drink your Steins, wear your lederhosen, fins up.
Yeah. And eat your strudel.
Eat your strudel. That's right.
Yeah.
And then the last matchup I'm looking forward to. Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Dolphins versus the Jets. At MetLife Stadium. That matchup is going to be absolutely epic.
Epic, yes.
Yeah. That's that. That is that. How about that?
Yeah.
Short and sweet. Getting to the point. There we go.
I like it, man. I like it.
Solid show tonight, boys. If
I think
do say
so.
Myself.
Can't beat that.
If I do say so myself. Tiny Tim, you got Fantasy Football Fever on your channel. TJM3774.
That is correct. Don't know about next Friday, but sometime we are planning our next show within the next couple of weeks. We're going to be taking a look at 5 playoff teams from this past year that could miss the playoffs this year. And we'll take a look at 5 teams that missed the playoffs last year that could make it this year.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. I might have to join for that show. Tiny Tim.
Hey, excellent. I'd love to have you.
Awesome,
we did something like that last year, so we thought we'd try it again. So, Fantasy Football Fever, TJM3774 channel. That's my channel here. We haven't got a date for it yet, but we're planning on it.
Hopefully within the next couple weeks, right?
Oh yes.
Absolutely. And then, of course, LC Muscles 28. Wherever you find him, he'll be there.
Yep, exactly.
Absolutely.
Shout out to our man Steel Sermon.
That's right. Our man Steel Sermon.
Wherever he may be, we hope you're doing well, brother. We can't wait to see you in the season.
Right.
Horsemen for life. All right.
Right.
And of course, I'm a Pizzle. I'm going to have some content coming out. I'm going to think about doing maybe some tier lists, maybe with my brother helping me out with that.
Ooh, hey, can't go wrong there.
I'm thinking about. I got a lot of plans, a lot of ideas floating through my head. So we'll see what sticks, what doesn't. So yeah, it was a fun show.
I think so.
Appreciate you all for tuning in.
No problem.
For Tiny Tim, for LC Muscle 28, Zay Pizzle saying peace out. Thumbs up, baby. See y'all later.
See you later, guys. Have a great night. Let's go Steelers. I'm
How
ready.
about them Cowboys? We're getting closer and closer.
Ah.